to make it black, open, and you are now experiencing the world famous BossMack podcast. RNS, y'all. RN motherfucking S. Oh, yes. Today is a beautiful day. I'm happy as fuck to be up in here doing this. Y'all niggas already know how I get down. Nothing but good game when I come around. BossMack topsoil, y'all got to love the sound. Whoa, shit. What's up, man? What's up, man? What's happening? What's happening? Greetings and salutations throughout the nations. The BossMack podcast is in full motion. West Coastin'. Happy to be here. Happy to be doing this. Shout out to the chat. The BossMack podcast is brought to you by BossMack Streetwear. You could go to BossMack Streetwear right now and cop some BossMack Streetwear. You see, I got out some BossMack Streetwear right now. I got on some BossMack Streetwear right now. The Duality PG. I'm trying to get these off. I got the beige one of these. I'm releasing the red and the blue and the black and the gray. Real simple. Hook up some shit, represent our BossMack. This some PG shit, you know. Just in case you can't rock the bitch relax world famous, you know what I'm saying? We put game on the shirt to make bitches want to flirt. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. I see Megan Davis in there early, man. Shout out to her, man. Yeah, man. Blessings and salutations. Happy to be here. Happy to be doing this right now off the good espresso, you know. And blessings to one of our sponsors, Dub's Organic Coffee Blend, 7962 Fountain Avenue, Hollywood, California, up near the Hollywood Bowl, around the corner from the Hollywood Bowl and the Live Factory and the Comedy Store, like I said. You want to pull up on Dub's Organic Coffee Blends, man, and sit down in there with your bitch like around 3:30, 4 o'clock, have some coffee, espresso, cappuccino, pastry, sandwich, or something with your bitch. Drink some stimulating beverages, man, to stimulate your mental. Get your conversation going. Figure out your bitch. Get to know your bitch. Converse with your bitch. Figure out if this bitch is evil or good. Then take a bitch around the corner to the Live Factory Comedy Store, or maybe even the Hollywood Bowl, you know. You feel me? The BossMack be giving you plays all day, you feel me? Plays to run for your bitch. You know what I'm talking about? The show is also brought to you by BossMack, giving you game if you need some game because you are struggling with your bitch out there. Holla at the BossMack Topsoil. I got the reasonable race that's great. I got the reasonable race that's great. I'll never let you down, man. I listen to every problem very carefully and prescribe high quality game to help you not be lame, man. And I ain't gonna tell you to do nothing that the BossMack wouldn't do himself. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes, man, we come face to face with very difficult decisions, man. You know what I'm saying? We got a bad bitch on the team, man, disrespecting us, man. We got a bad bitch on the team with fire pussy disrespecting us, and we gotta take a stand. We gotta stand on business. And you gotta fight. You might have to dismiss a bitch. You might have to fire a bitch. And it's hard. You know what I'm saying? And the BossMack have been there banishing bad bitches for disrespect, man. Banishing bad bitches for disrespect. Have you ever did it before? Have you ever did it before? Some of y'all niggas know y'all niggas, you don't have the heart to banish a bad bitch with fire pussy for disrespecting you. You don't. You tolerate some shit because you can't replace a bitch. Holla at the Boss Mac. I got the reasonable race that's great for that good game, man. I'm telling you, man. Shout out to the chat. Let the Boss Mac know where you're tapping in from. Shout out to the chat. Let the Boss Mac know where you're tapping in from. I'm here today with y'all, man. I'm here today. I'm happy. I feel good. The sun is shining. It's summertime. You know what, man? You know, you got to be thankful for all the little things in your life, for the little shit. Be thankful for the little shit. Be thankful for the little shit, bro. Like, I'm talking about, you know, I was thinking about the homie Fat Meech, man. Fat Meech was over here this weekend blessing the pot. Shout out to Fat Meech. Hold up. This is another sponsor to the pod. Fat Money Exotics, man. Fat Money Exotics. That's not focusing on me? Is that focusing? This motherfucker. Wait a minute, man. Hold on. Let me make sure this. Let me make sure we got. Let me make sure we got good. All right. Yeah. Let me make sure that's right, because I want this motherfucker. Let me see. Zoom in on that. Yeah. Fat Money Exotics, man. Fat Money Exotics. From Fat Meech. Fat Money Exotics. Fire Kush. This Kush right here, I'm going to tell you, man, the Boss Mac, I don't even be smoking shit like this. This is too powerful. I don't even be smoking shit like this, but this man, listen, Fat Meech will deliver this. He will have this delivered to you in the Southern California area. High quality fire kush. Tell him Boss Mac sent you. Tell him you heard about it on the Boss Mac podcast. Extraordinarily fire kush. I cannot smoke this. I cannot smoke this and do the podcast. I can't even. I gotta wait till after the podcast over to taste this kush. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Shout out to Fat Meech. But anyway, Fat Meech, man, was talking, and he was like, man, you gotta be thankful when your car start up in the morning. You know, when you go out and get in your car and your car start up, man, you gotta be thankful for shit like that. You gotta be like, thank you to the Most High God that my car started this morning. Thank you. Thank you that I went out in this treacherous environment of Los Angeles. I went out, I had to go all the way to downtown LA to the shitty ass courthouse, to the evil ass Los Angeles Superior Courthouse, evil ass building with the fucking computers ransomware off. I don't even know. Going down there to this evil ass building and making it back safe. Thank you for that. Thank you for allowing a nigga to navigate through this dangerous ass traffic out here and get back home safe. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for allowing a nigga to be able to go to the butcher and cop a cowboy tomahawk steak. You understand me? Thank you for blessing me with the culinary skills to cook that motherfucker right. Hit the like button. Shout out to D's Nuts, Megan Davis, Yale B, Joe Blast. Man, I always love seeing Joe Blast in there, man. Shout out to Joe Blast, man. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to everybody. Hit the like button on the way up in this motherfucker. Show some love, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot going on out here, man. It's a lot going on in this world. The Boss Mac ain't going for the bullshit, bro. Like, It's too much shit happening right now. Too much weird shit happening right now. Assassination attempts on presidents. Another motherfucker disappearing and coming back. Not a bitch running for president. You hear me? It's going up. It's going up. The polarization. The polarization of the black family, man. All the bitches going for Kamala. Damn near all the niggas is fucking with Donald. What are we gonna do out here? The smoke clear. When the smoke clears, will the black family be intact? Hit the like button for all of that. You understand me? Hit the like button, man. Hey. Niggas in the news. Niggas in the motherfucking news, man. Niggas in the motherfucking news, man. And y'all know, man, the number one nigga in the news is the downfall of Sonia Massey. The downfall of Sonia Massey calls the police. She calls the police for help and then ends up getting her noodles blown out in her kitchen. Ends up getting her noodles blown out in her kitchen. The video footage comes out. What can we say about that? What can we say about that? What can we say about that? We are not shocked. We are not, you know what I'm saying? We are not shocked. It is what it is. These things happen. These things happen. But what is it? Is it racism? Is it racism? Is it fear? Or is it a failure to be able to read a bitch? Can a nigga read a bitch? Can a nigga read what is going on with a bitch? Can a nigga do that? What is going on? So let's take a look. Very sad. Very sad, man. Don't know what to say, man. Very sad. Very sad. Here's the after effects of it.
Anything else, suspect?
Me.
I didn't know what happened.
Yeah, I'm good. This fucking bitch is crazy.
Fucking bitch is crazy. Look at all the officers standing around.
Who's got tape?
I think I...
Look at all of them standing around.
Me.
I didn't know what happened.
Yeah, I'm good. This fucking bitch is crazy.
Fucking bitch is crazy. Fucking bitch is crazy.
Who's got tape?
I think I...
Sometimes I be wondering, man, like, you see, I mean, like, sometimes I be wondering, you know, motherfuckers be looking tough. Motherfuckers be looking tough, man. Motherfuckers be looking like they, motherfuckers be looking tough. Then the motherfuckers be scary, though. Like, it's so weird, man. Why would you kill a bitch, though? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like weird.
What the drugs up? What?
Nothing.
Okay. So strange. It's like, Wait a minute. Let me get this
Sheriff's
shit up.
office, the one you called.
How do you get there?
Somebody is out here and I need to go here. Please don't hurt me, y'all.
Oh, we hurt you. You called us.
Okay,
We're never
please.
So what'd you hear?
Somebody keeps outside my house, y'all. Please,
Is this your car over here?
please, God, please, God, please.
Is this your car over here? Oh,
Please, God.
that's not your black car in the driveway? Oh, well.
Okay, how do you? A bitch is saying, "Please, God, please." Like, it's amazing to me. Like, how do you go from answering a call? You know, you get called out, you know, for a disturbance, and then you end up killing the bitch that called you, man. How do you get there? How do you get there?
We checked your yard. We walked around the whole block. We didn't see anybody. Right, you know, we don't. I mean, we checked the whole area. There's nobody out walking around.
I know, y'all. Please, God, please, God. I'm trying to get help, y'all, but
What do you need help with?
nothing. I just, please, God, please, God, please. I don't know what to do.
Do with what?
Huh?
What do you need help with?
Nothing. I just wanted to see if y'all could help me.
What do you want help with?
Huh?
What do you want help with?
I heard somebody outside.
Yeah, we checked your house. We checked your backyard. I walked all the way through all these backyards. We checked your front yard.
We didn't see nobody.
Yeah,
So.
nobody's out here.
You didn't see anybody?
Nope.
Nope.
Oh,
We checked the whole area.
okay.
What taking you so long to answer the door?
Oh, I was trying to put on some clothes, sir. I'm sorry. I was trying to get
I got you.
I'm
All right.
sorry.
Is there anything else we can do for you?
Huh?
Is there anything else I can do for you?
No, sir.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
You doing all right mentally?
Yes.
Sure.
My medicine and stuff.
All right. Okay.
I love y'all. Thank y'all.
All right. That's not your black car though. The SUV? Whose is it? You don't know? If someone just parked it in your driveway?
They brought it to my driveway.
And just left it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's run that.
Yeah. 19, I got a 20 clear.
Does anyone else live here with you?
Somebody else. Like you.
David Mary 43556.
You got a name? You got an idea or something? Take your name real quick. Attach this. See who we spoke to.
I don't know why this ain't over. Why this ain't even over with.
Temple.
So now why are we in the house? Why are we in the house? Okay, now, you know, the house junkie and the motherfucker, but why they in the house now?
From y'all.
Okay, are you there with me?
They're here in my house right now.
Okay, I'll let you go until you talk to them.
No, hold on. Wait a second, sir.
You can hang up, Cottonwell. It's good.
For what? You're there with the deputy, correct?
No, hold on, okay?
You can hang
Hold
up.
on for what?
Just 1 second, okay?
The police is fucked up.
Okay.
What's up?
I got some paperwork. Can you grab that Bible, please?
Yeah. Hey, I just need your name so we can get out of here. Was there any damage previous to your car?
Previous, yeah, it
Okay,
was.
what was the damage?
A dent, I believe.
What about windows?
Oh, it was something that happened earlier.
Okay, perfect. What is your last name? Shouldn't have to think about your last name. You're not in trouble. I just need to attach.
Massey.
Huh?
Massey.
Do you have an ID? That'd make things so much easier. I just need you. Just a driver's license will do, and I'll get out of your hair.
I want to show y'all my paperwork.
I will
What?
get your paperwork.
What paperwork?
Okay. I got some paperwork.
Well, just get your ID real
Well, let's
quick.
get your
so I can
ID
attach it.
first, and then
One task at a time here.
Okay. Let me
Here,
find
grab
it.
your ID for me.
Okay.
Your ID. One task at a time. So let's do an ID, and then you can dig around for your paperwork.
I don't know where my ID
You
is.
have,
Hit the like button.
1 second.
We're just checking it out.
check on her.
Let me do this.
We don't need a fire while we're here.
Right. Let me see.
Okay, so she took a pot of boiling water off the stove.
Hot steaming water.
Away from the hot steaming
She took the hot steaming water off the stove. Okay.
water.
Yeah.
Oh, I would rebuke you in the name of Jesus.
Huh?
Rebuke you in the name
You
of
better fucking not. That's where we got.
Okay, he's touching his gun now. Okay, let's see how we got to touching guns. He touching his gun now. She getting some water.
Hey, where you going?
Huh?
Where you going?
Away from your hot steaming water.
Away from the hot steaming water.
Yeah.
Oh, I would rebuke you in the name of Jesus.
I rebuke you in the name of Jesus.
You better fucking not. That's where we got. I'll fuck.
He said, I rebuke. Okay, so she said, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. And he said, you better not.
Shoot you right in your fucking face.
I'll shoot you right in your fucking face. She said, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. And he said, I'll shoot you right in your fucking face. And now he's pulling his blower out. And she has a pot of water that's hot. Now, if she was to throw the pot and the water at this motherfucker, how much damage is a bitch gonna cause?
Okay, I'm sorry.
Drop the fucking pot.
Drop the pot.
fucking pot.
Drop the pot. Shoots a bitch. Okay.
Drop the fucking pot.
19 shots fired.
Drop the pot. Shot the bitch.
Shots fired. Shots fired. Drop the fucking pot.
So he just blew a bitch noodles out.
Bring EMS now. We got a headshot wound to the female. Headshot wound to the female. 1078. Fuck.
I was on. I'm gonna go get my kit.
Now you headshot, bitch. She's done.
Look at that. Fuck the kid. She's done. Yeah, man. It's a cold game, man. Call the police for some help, and you end up dead. It's a cold game. It's a cold game. How do you get there? How do you get from calling the police for help? You need them to help you. You calling the police to help you. And then when you get there, it turned into the police pressing you, interrogating you, and then the police blow your noodles out in your house. So you called the police. You were scared at your home. You might as well just be scared at home. You know what I'm saying? Because if you call the police, you might die. So you better off with the unknown sounds outside. You know what I'm saying? Instead of calling the police, and then they come and press you, and then you make a sudden move, and then you die. Then you die because of the police at your house. And it's a big, giant, buff white man that is not even like he little and tiny and might get overpowered by the bitch and beat up and get his gun taken. This is a giant white man that's at the gym working out hard, thinking about niggas. I know he at the gym thinking hard about niggas. And see, the cold part of the game is his partner observed all that shit. His partner observed it and ain't even really having nothing negative to say. His partner observed the shot, the whole episode, and have nothing negative to say. Didn't be like, damn, bro, do you really think you needed to shoot a bitch, man? Come on, man. Hit the like button. Did you need to do that?
She's in the kitchen.
Did you need to do that? Now the bitch is dead. Failure to read a bitch.
Just Sergeant, no. Let's just chill out here. Just Sarge right now.
Are you guys secure?
Yeah, we're secure.
Is that covered?
No, it's just her in the house. She's 1096.
She's 1096. I guess that means dead. She's 1096.
Is there anything you think we can do for her? No. Alright. I'm not even going to waste my med stuff then. You want to run down real quick?
Nope, not yet.
Alright. House is cleared. She was the only one.
Where's he going?
No, she had boiling water and came at me with boiling water.
She came at me
Yeah.
with boiling
She
water.
said she was going to rebuke me in the name of Jesus and came out with boiling water. That's what all this is. I was standing right here.
She
That's where
said she was
she's laying
rebuked me in the name of Jesus and came at me with boiling
Yeah,
water.
just hang out there for me. Thank you.
Oh my God. Can you imagine a motherfucker killing a bitch after she said, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus, and a motherfucker lie and say she came at me with a pot of boiling water? I rebuke you in the name of Jesus, and she came at me. She said, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus, and she came at me with a pot of boiling water. She said, and it took them some days to arrest this motherfucker, man. She came at me with a pot of boiling water. And there's two of them in there with guns, so. Okay, let's say she came at him with a pot of boiling water. Couldn't the nigga have shot her in the leg? What about a leg shot? What about a leg shot, just in case? What about shoot the pot of water out of her hand? What about slap the pot of water out of her hand? What about reach over and slap the pot of water out of her hand? What about take the pot of water out of her hand? Blow her noodles out. Because she came at me with a pot of water. She said, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. Hit the like button for this game.
I need cranks and put them around the house if you guys can.
But other than that, that's I think it.
See, these motherfuckers stunned. See, everybody out here is like, everybody done heard the story. Everybody done heard the story, right? All these dudes out here done heard the story, but they his friends. These is his white friends. These is his white friends.
I didn't know what happened.
They all heard the story. They all heard the story, and they like, okay. So the homie done blew a bitch noodles out because she had a pot of boiling water, and she said, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. So they trying to figure out, they like, damn, is the homie done? They standing around. See, if it was a nigga, he would already be arrested. The police officer would already be getting pressed and arrested if he was black. But since he a white boy, since he one of they peoples, they trying to, they standing around, just trying to figure it out. They like, this motherfucker really just blew this bitch noodles out because she had a pot of water? Did he really do that? Damn.
Yeah, I'm good. This fucking bitch is crazy.
They stand around like, what? Yeah, I'm good. This fucking bitch is crazy. He know he done. Yeah, I'm good.
I think I got to roll.
This fucking bitch is crazy. They just like, man, I can't believe this. In this time of Black Lives Matter and George Floyd, this nigga just blew a bitch noodles out because she had a pot of boiling water. Is that what just happened? They standing around, they like, damn. Give me the 20 likes, y'all. Damn, this nigga just blew this bitch head off. This nigga just blew this bitch noodles out because she said, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. Motherfuckers be scary, bro. Like, it's a hell of a job to be doing if you scared as fuck, man. Like you should be doing like a different job if you terrified, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, hit the like button, man. Shout out to DJ Curry, man. Shout out to Good Googly. Zeus Cleopatra. Zeus Cleopatra. Is you a female? Shout out to Zeus Cleopatra. Flim Flam. No need to call her the B word. Show her some respect. That's how I be talking, bro. Don't be getting sensitive, man. The boss man call all women bitches, man. Do not be getting sensitive in here. I'm on the bitch side. I'm on the bitch side. You know what I'm saying? That's how I talk over here, man. I'm offensive language. You know what I'm saying? I'm offensive language. You know what I mean? But, man, shout out to this bitch family, man. She about to get a bag. It's a bag. You know what I mean? They gonna get a bag, but that's some fucked up shit, bro. See, that's why I never call the police, man. But you know what? I ain't gonna lie. I did call the police not too long ago. The BossMack did call the police. The BossMack did call the police recently. The BossMack called the police like probably like a year ago. The BossMack had to call the police. You know why the BossMack called the police? Because it was a white woman who seemed like she was homeless, but she was dressed nicely. She was dressed nicely. A white woman came down the street and came to my house, to my door, and started beating on my door, screaming. A white woman, a young white woman, started screaming at my door, talking about help her. Help me! Oh my God, somebody help me! And she was screaming, and I was like, oh my God. Oh my God. A white woman is screaming at my door. Help me, please! She seen me look in the peephole. I see you! I see you! Help me! Help me! A white bitch. You know what I'm saying? And then I looked outside to see if somebody was attacking her, and she was just outside by herself. She was like, oh my God! I'm so cool! I'm so cool! Help me! Somebody help me! And I was like, oh shit. They're gonna kill me. Somebody's gonna pull up and kill me. I need to call. I had to call the police, man. I had to call the police, man. I had to call the police and say there's a white woman outside of my house screaming. Somebody come. I don't want to touch her. I don't know what to do. She was outside of my house. It was incredible. It was incredible. I called the police. The BossMack was like, oh my God. I was afraid. I was afraid. There was a white woman on my porch. Hit the like button. Call 12. Yep, call 12 on Karen. Hell yeah, nigga. I was like, man, I do not know what's happening. There is an Anglo-Saxon woman on my porch screaming. Come and get her now. I don't know. I don't even want to open my door. I'm afraid to open my door. I'm afraid to open my door. I feel like the police gonna shoot me for opening the door. Shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Man, I ain't gonna lie, man. Matter of fact, and then not too long before that, it was like a van parked across the street from my crib. It was a van parked out there. You know what I'm saying? And a nigga, oh shit, it was a van parked out there, right? And a nigga was standing across the street, you know, in the sun, enjoying the sunshine. You know, I had a joint, and you know, sometimes it's like a little grass area across the street from where I live at. So I like to, you know, I might, you know, go over there with a joint or something and just kind of stand in the sun and blow and smoke a joint. So I'm standing in the sun smoking a joint, and this van is like right here, right? So I'm standing there smoking a joint, nigga, and the police just pull up, whoo, jump out, get on the ground, pull the blowers on me. I'm like, whoa, get on the ground, don't move. I'm like, whoa, don't move, don't move, don't move, don't move, don't shoot, don't shoot. I live right there, don't move, don't talk. Oh. Then they had their guns and they went to the van. They went in the van and they looked in the van with their guns and shit. And I was like, what's going on? Don't say nothing. I was like, oh. And then they was like, clear. And it was like, yeah, we got a call that this van is a suspicious van, y'all. It's a suspicious activity by this van. Then I was thinking, I was like, damn, man, if the van would have had a dead body in there, I'd have had to go to jail. They would have took me to jail. If it would have been anything with that van, I was going to jail. And I was just standing there. I was like, what the fuck? If it was anything popping with that van, the BossMezzy was going to jail that day, bro. I was like, damn, man, I'm not even high no more, man. I'm not even high and shit, bro. What the fuck? My high was gone. It was some good kush. I was vibing, man, and I was like, oh! I'm not high no more. Hit the like button, man. They don't give a fuck, man. Oh, man. Oh, man, I was like, y'all motherfuckers. Give me the 30 likes, man. I don't know, man. You know what, though? I'm going to tell y'all something, man. I'm going to tell y'all something that I noticed. I'm going to tell y'all something that I've noticed, though, over the, probably like the last 2 years. Hit the like button for the BossMezzy Topsoil. Over the last 2 years, you know what I'm saying, since I let my beard just grow, you know what I'm saying, and all the grays come in there like that, you know what I'm saying, the gray hairs of my beard have been protecting me from a lot of shit, bro. I ain't gonna even lie, man. Hit the like button. I think the police, I ain't gonna say they gave me a pass, but they definitely turned down they energy towards me. You know what I'm saying? As I move around in reality, I noticed that, like, you know, it's not turned up. Like, you know what I'm saying? It used to be more like when you have a police interaction, they be turned up and shit. They be super turned up, chip on the shoulder type shit. You feel me? But they be cool now. They be having respect for the gray hair, though. They be like, it seem like they be like, you know, I ain't gonna really fuck with this nigga like that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna even fuck with this nigga like that. He done been through all type of shit. Hit the like button. Give me the 30 likes, y'all. All right. Rest in peace, Sonia Massey, man. I hope she get a good bag. I hope her family get some M's. I'm quite sure, you know, they gonna get it, man. You know what I'm saying? All this bullshit out here, that shit fucked up. Everything works in your favor, including the salt and pepper beer. Yeah, man, that shit wild, man. That shit wild. You know what I'm saying? You know, that shit wow. I really love my beard, man. I feel like I lose power if I cut it, man. I feel like I lose spiritual power if I cut my beard, man. On the real. I feel like I lose spiritual power. Hit the like button for this game. All right, though. Let me see right here. Let's see what else we got on here, man. Rest in peace, Sonya Massey, man. That's fucked up, man. Motherfuckers can't be cowards, man. That was some cowardly shit. Even if you was racist, bro. That was some coward shit, bro. You got to live with that coward shit you did for the rest of your life. Cowardly shit, man. Cowardly shit. Cowardly shit, bro. Man. Ain't nothing worse than to just have to live with cowardly shit. You know, I did some you know what? I would rather die than just have cowardly shit on my resume like that. I did some coward shit. I just rather just die. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather the bitch. I see in that situation, I'd rather have a story of the bitch threw hot water on me. Yeah, she threw hot water on me. We had to beat her up. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'd rather be injured than have cowardly on my jacket. You know what I'm saying? Let the bitch, I got hit with a pan. I underestimated the bitch. She went in the kitchen and got a pan on a nigga. Man, she threw the hot water on me. That was some sucker shit. That's on me. That's on me. That's on me. Shout out to Donald Trump, man. Shout out to Donald Trump. Let me play this key moment from the RNC speech. Let's play this key moment. I want y'all to tap into this statement right here. This is a key moment from the RNC. Hit the like button for this game. A key moment from the RNC.
In women's sports, that will end immediately. We will not have men playing in women's sports. That will end immediately. We will not have men playing in women's sports. That will end immediately. We will not have men playing in women's sports. That will end immediately.
Why do we have to say shit like that? Why do that even have to be said? Why does that have to be said? Why are we in a world where that has to be stated? Why do we have to say that? Why do we have to say that? That's amazing. Y'all niggas, I think about that. Why is that even an issue? How is that 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 an issue? Hit the like button for this game. Rest in peace to ESTG's manager. ESTG's manager, Big Beach, shot in his vehicle in downtown Louisville Sunday morning. Police responded to the report of a shooting and found Beach inside the vehicle with gunshots wounds. It's wild when people close to you be getting gunned down. I was just thinking about ESTG the other day, man. I was just thinking about ESTG the other day. I always think about shit like that. I be fascinated. Like I think about a motherfucker. I'll be like chilling and I'll be like, I wonder what's up with this motherfucker. I ain't heard from this motherfucker in a minute. I did that for ESTG like yesterday. What's up with ESTG? His manager gunned down. I'm gonna tell y'all, man. You know what? The BossMezzy topsoil. I'm gonna keep it a buck, man. I be thinking about my position. I be thinking about my position. You know, my position out here, man. I be thinking about, you know, what I represent to niggas. You know what I'm saying? What I represent to niggas. What the BossMezzy represent to niggas? You know what I'm saying? And I feel like, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I feel like that the BossMezzy is like, I don't know if y'all seen Lion King. Lion King popular. The BossMezzy is like a character from Lion King. You know what I'm saying? The BossMezzy is like Rafiki. When I think about it, the BossMezzy is like Rafiki. The BossMezzy is like a shaman, like a motherfucker that, like the spiritual advisor motherfucker, the motherfucker that be seeing shit and predicting shit and, you know, observing shit, seeing what the shit that's finna happen. You know what I'm saying? You know. BossMezzy is like Rafiki, though. Like, hit the like button. You know what I mean? I just be, you know, I just be out here observing shit, man. You know what I mean? You know, and, you know, and advising. You know what I'm saying? That's you know. Hit the like button for that, man. I don't know, man. I be seeing and feeling shit. You know what I'm saying? I be like, man, you know. Like, you know, like even this. You know what I'm saying? Even like, you know, the BossMezzy have been on this. I don't know, man. Like even this right here. You know what I'm saying? The Tupac shit, you feel me? Diddy named 77 times in Tupac Shakur murder document as suspect. Accuses him of ordering hit. You know, I remember when, you know, the BossMezzy remembers telling Jake, you know, remember telling the homie Jake, you know, man, one of these days, Diddy is not going to be able to take it no more, man. Diddy ain't going to be able to take the pressure, man. Diddy going to fight back. One day, Diddy's going to fight back. You guys aren't going to be able to bully Diddy like that. Specifically after they went out to New York and Suge was like, if you don't want to see all your record label dancing in the videos and doing this and doing that, come to Death Row. After that, I told the homie Jake, I was like, Jake, bro, y'all just really trampling over Diddy to such a level to where he's gonna have to do something. He's gonna have to do something. The New York niggas is gonna demand that he has to do something. Even if he's not a gangster, they're gonna say he's representing us and he has to do something because he's representing all of us and we are not cowards. You know, we're gonna have to do something to Big Suge. We're gonna have to do something to Big Suge and them next time. Matter of fact, the next time you gonna meet up with them, we're gonna be there. The New York niggas was there. And it went bad for Jake. Cause Suge underestimated them and went out to Atlanta with 2 niggas. Suge went out to, him and Jake went out to Atlanta for that Jermaine Dupri party. 2 niggas underestimating them New York niggas like they was bitches. And Jake man down. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tell you straight out. Suge went from Tams to jail because of Big Jake. I'm telling y'all. Suge went from Tams to jail because of Big Jake. Because he shouldn't have came to that Tams that day. You understand me? Hit the like button for this game. So the BossMack is like Rafiki. Because when Tupac decided to align himself with the mob back in the days, BossMack was Rafiki and was like, oh my God, Tupac is gonna die. He's gonna die because he has aligned himself with the mob and at age 25, at 24, 25, he's gonna die. Tupac's gonna die. I don't know how, but he's gonna die. You know what I'm saying? And I knew about Keefy D and all of them. I knew about them. Keefy D is a broken man. He used to be like the boss. He used to really be the boss. Fallen boss. Combs has been accused by the man currently being prosecuted for the murder. Gangster Dwayne Keefy Davis of Payne. Wait a minute. Combs has been accused by the man currently being prosecuted for the murder. Gangster Dwayne Keefy D. Davis of Payne. $1 million for Tupac's assassination, according to the latest court papers obtained by the U.S. Sun. It is not known if Diddy will be subpoenaed or indicted as part of the murder case, as prosecutors hope to finally obtain justice for the iconic rapper who was gunned down in Las Vegas 27 years ago. 27 years ago. Jesus Christ. Shout out Yasmin Christian. Stan Majestic. Man, what's up with it? Give me the 30 likes. Yeah, man. Are they about to arrest Diddy? Is it arrest Diddy time yet? Is it arrest Diddy time yet? I heard in Houston they are banned. They have banned Not Like Us. DJ Ari says, I done already got in trouble a few times for playing Not Like Us in the club. Niggas getting in trouble for playing music, diss records. Drake really got Not Like Us banned in Houston. Man, I feel like something bad is gonna happen because of this shit, man. I feel like we're headed. These niggas look like gangsters right here too when you look at them in this picture right here. When you see that, I don't know what's gonna happen, man. These guys, man, Jesus Christ, what's gonna happen? We done already had a motherfucker get beat up. We done already had Rick Ross got beat up out there. We done had Rick Ross get beat up behind this. Hey, man, somebody gonna get gunned down, man. I think somebody gonna get gunned down. I hope not, but, you know, I don't know. I don't know, man.
So, did Crooks fire 8 shots?
Let's
We
look at
have
this.
recovered 8 cartridges on the roof.
Why was Crooks allowed to get off 8 shots?
Well, that I think is something we're still digging into. Again, maybe this is a good place for me to make clear the different investigations that are going on.
The
Certainly I
FBI.
understand
Well,
Yeah.
and given that I've only got 3 minutes left, and I know other members, I'm really interested because I appreciate your invitation. You said you're prepared to disclose things as questions are asked. So I don't want to waste time, I just want to get to the questions that might, and as many members as can, ask questions that you'll answer. I actually think I'd be glad for you to go on soliloquy, frankly, and tell us what you know. I think the American people want to know. Why was President Trump not kept off the stage?
We don't know the answer to that, but I want to be clear. This is important because I think it goes to questions that I can and cannot answer. Our investigation, the FBI's mandate, is focused on the shooter and all things related to his attack. Now, obviously, I understand very much the intense interest and focus on the Secret Service's performance, actions, decision-making, et cetera. There are 2 separate after-action reviews, the DHS Inspector General and the outside independent panel that's been convened that are focused on that. Now, our
Everybody
investigation
understands
will
it. Everybody
obviously
understands that,
overlap
Director
with
Wright.
that.
Here's the
Yeah.
problem. We're out 13 days, and you say we've been disclosing. You know, we had the the colonel from the Pennsylvania State Police in front of Homeland yesterday. He was quite candid. He disclosed to us that Butler Emergency Services Unit personnel were posted into the windows on the 2nd floor of the AGR building, that they left there to go pursue the person that they spotted, Crooks, that they texted a photo of Crooks to the PSP representative in the command center. That information was relayed to the United States Secret Service. They asked that it be texted to someone else. That was many minutes before President Trump took the stand. What we don't know is why were they not keeping him off the stand? And to the extent, you know, I know we always hear when there's a criminal investigation, you got to wait for that to develop. But do you have any reason to, do you have any other target of your criminal investigation other than Crooks, who's dead?
We are investigating the shooter both to determine his motive and his preparations and activities before the shooting, but also to make sure
Jigga
whether or not there are any
1017.
co-conspirators, accomplices.
At this
et cetera.
point, have you developed any evidence to so suggest that there are any accomplices or cooperators or assisters?
Not at this time, but again,
Okay.
the investigation's ongoing.
So here's the thing. While we wait, maybe for months, and I hate to say this, I'm not trying to take a pot shot, but the country went for years with the understanding that the Hunter Biden laptop was Russian disinformation as offered by respected former intel officials, and the whole time the FBI had the laptop and then let that happen in public until finally offering testimony in a case. To the degree we wait to hear as a country and as a
Stoner
Congress what
committee.
has happened in this event, because the FBI is conducting an investigation, it provides quarter for the U.S. Secret Service not perhaps to reckon with the problems that are obvious to everyone. So Let's get a couple in while I've got 13 more seconds. One more question, perhaps. Senator Grassley says that the records of the day show that there was a counter unmanned aerial surveillance operator on site. Was there? And why did that person not prevent crooks from being able to use a drone?
So again, questions about the Secret Service's performance are better directed to those other reviews. What I can tell you when it comes to drones is that Crooks himself had a drone, and I'm prepared to answer questions here today about the shooter.
Damn, he had a drone too?
My time's expired.
Gentleman yields back. The ranking member is recognized for 5 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. As I said in my opening statement, political violence is a scourge and entirely unacceptable, no matter the source or the target. Last October, a far-right conspiracy theorist broke into Nancy Pelosi's home and bludgeoned her husband. Prominent Republicans mocked the attack and promoted conspiracy theories about it. Last August, an armed Utah man who threatened to kill President Biden was killed as FBI agents attempted to serve a warrant on him hours before President Biden landed in his state. Some on the right claimed that the man was simply a, quote, Second Amendment enthusiast. In recent weeks and months, those on the right have repeatedly called for, quote, civil war, with an Ohio state senator saying that if Republicans lose the election, quote, it's going to take a civil war to save the country, and it will be saved. The president of the Heritage Foundation likewise said that, quote, we are in
Hit
the
the
process
like
of
button.
the Second American Revolution, which will remain bloodless if the left allows it to be, close quote. Director Wray, it's obviously important that we respect First Amendment protections, but there is clearly a point at which some violent rhetoric crosses over into threats of violence or leads to actual violence. Could you describe how the FBI looks at this relationship?
Hit the like button for this game.
What you are seeing around the country?
So I appreciate the question.
FBI
This is an
getting
issue that I've
grilled.
been talking about for some time. In our view, there is a right way and a wrong way under the First Amendment to express your views, no matter how passionate or even angry you are. And violence and threats of violence is not the right way. And we don't care what you're upset about or who you're upset with. When, from the FBI's perspective, when it turns to violence and threats of violence, that's when we have to draw the line. That's when we get engaged. And there is an alarming phenomenon that we've seen over the last several years of that kind of passion and heated rhetoric turning into actual violence and threats of violence. We've seen it against public officials of all sorts. We've seen it against law enforcement. The number of officers shot and killed in the line of duty in this country is, frankly, outrageous and alarming. And I know that because every time an officer is shot and killed anywhere in this country, since the day I started as FBI director, I personally call the chief or the sheriff to express my condolences and to talk to them about the victim's family. And the number of those shootings that are ambush related, meaning somebody is targeting law enforcement because they're law enforcement, is particularly alarming. I have made around 400 of those phone calls. It's almost every 5 days that a law enforcement officer is killed in the line of duty. And that is an example of the kind of ways in which passions and heated rhetoric can bubble over into violence.
Thank you. Members of Congress, their families, and their staffs have witnessed an alarming rise in threats against them. I appreciate the work your agency has done to investigate and address these threats, but I'm concerned that we do not seem to be stemming the tide. What is the FBI doing to ensure that members of Congress, their families, and their staffs are safe?
So we have a very close relationship with the Capitol Police. And
Hit
we
the
have
like
members
button
of
for
the
this
Capitol Police,
game.
for example, who are on some of our task forces. We share intelligence information about things that we're seeing, trends that we're seeing with Capitol Police and others in law enforcement. Obviously, if we have specific information about an effort to target a member of Congress, then we're getting with Capitol Police in a much more specific way. But those are some of the things that we're doing.
Thank you. Now, Director, your office is leading the investigation into the attempted assassination of Donald Trump. Republicans in Congress, including members of this committee, have repeatedly called for defunding the FBI. What impact would defunding or even just limiting your funding have on the FBI's ability to conduct this and other investigations?
That's a stupid question.
So I understand that there are heated views, opinions about us, just like there are about every institution in today's America, but cutting our funding
All right, hit the like button for this game.
is incredibly short-sighted, and the people it really hurts are state and local law enforcement and the American people we're all sworn to protect.
Thank you. During my remaining time, I want to turn to a different matter. In recent days, Republican members of Congress have attacked presumptive Democratic presidential nominee Kamala Harris as a, quote, DEI candidate, which presumably is code for women and person of color. It's not a new theme for them. In May, Chairman Jordan wrote to you claiming that because of DEI initiatives, the FBI is no longer hiring, quote, the best and brightest candidates to fill the position of special agent. With my remaining time, Director Wray, can you please answer the following questions? Is it true that hiring women and people of color means that FBI is no longer hiring the best and the brightest to serve as law enforcement officers? Is there any evidence that women and people of color are less effective in law enforcement roles? And what message does it send to prospective applicants when the leaders demean them and make judgments about them based solely on their race or gender?
Some fucked up shit, man.
Any notion that we have lowered our standards, our hiring standards, is just not accurate. In fact, our standards are as competitive and selective as ever. We have tens of thousands of people applying, and our selection rate is about 3.1%, which is more selective than just about any university in the country. And most of our applicants, I think something like 50% of them are coming from military or law enforcement backgrounds. About 50% of them also have advanced degrees. The average age is around 31, which means they're bringing a wealth of personal and professional experience when they arrive. And to suggest that those people, because of efforts related to diversity or anything like that, are less qualified, frankly, is not at all consistent with what I see, having visited all of our field offices and seen these young people in action, and I think is an insult to those hardworking men and women who've signed up to dedicate their lives for this country.
Thank you, Director. I yield back.
Gentleman yields back. Director, let me go back to where Mr. Bishop was. Tell me about the drone. You act like you wanted to fill us in on that. Fill us in.
So we have recovered a drone that the shooter appears to have used. It's being exploited and analyzed by the FBI lab. The drone was recovered in his vehicle. So at the time of the shooting, the drone was in his vehicle with the controller. In addition, our investigation has uncovered.
Do you know what time of day he flew it, and if he flew it on the day of the shot?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead.
So in addition, it appears that around 3:50 p.m., 4 o'clock in that window, on the day of the shooting, that the shooter was flying the drone around the area
2 hours.
for about 11 minutes. I want to be clear, but when I say the area, not over the stage and that part of the area itself, but I would say about 200 yards, give or take, away from that. We think.
I just
but we
wanted
do
to
not
give a
know.
little
So
bit
again,
of
this is
this.
one of these things that's qualified because of our ongoing review, that he was live streaming.
Let me do some reader listener
footage
email.
in about 11 minutes.
Shout out to the chat. Let's do a reader listener email right quick, man. You know, I just wanted to tap in some, though, man. I have to tap in a little bit, man. You know what I'm saying? To the, Give me the 40 likes, y'all. Give me the 40 likes. Okay, here we go. Here we go. How to read bitches. See, we started off with Sonia Massey. The policeman didn't know how to read a bitch. He readeth a bitch not. You know what I'm saying? Failure to read bitches. It's an art form, man. You know, it's an art. It's an art. It's an art. Reader, listener, email. Reader, listener, email. You want to be ready. The BossMack is ready. Let me flow and glow. Follow along with me now. A nigga from Houston, Texas writes to BossMack. He say, BossMack, I'm a 37-year-old recently divorced nigga trying to get back out here at these bitches. I have a few bitches I entertain right now. A few of these bitches I am really optimistic about. Here is my issue. I was married for 15 years. Then my wife turned into a lesbian. I think a bitch was always a lesbian, but that's a different story. So now I'm back out here rusty as fuck trying to cop bitches. I began adding bitches to the rotation and things were going well. I added a 27-year-old lawyer bitch to the team. Then I came up on a bad bitch, 34-year-old auntie bitch. And finally I stumbled upon a 22-year-old bad bitch waitress and added her to the rotation. One sunny day, me and the lawyer bitch had lunch. And this was after we had been fucking around for a month or two. I ended up telling my lawyer bitch about my 22-year-old bitch on some keeping it 100 shit. And my lawyer bitch's whole mood shifted. A bitch was like, you could have kept that shit to yourself, though. It's like, even why speak on shit like that? You could have kept that to yourself. Then after that, I couldn't get the bitch on solid footing anymore. And eventually a bitch stopped communicating with me, seemingly because of that moment. I've heard niggas say keep it 100 with bitches across the board. What are your thoughts on this occurrence? Okay. Well, so what we have is a nigga who felt it was a good time to let a bitch know about the other bitches. And, here's what you got to do, man. When you add new bitches to the team and you talking to bitches, you got to find out how bitches feel about shit from the gate, in the dialogue. You know what I'm saying? As we are in this getting to know each other stage, you know what I'm saying? Do you care about the other bitches I was fucking with? You know what I'm saying? Do you care about the other bitches? Cause really, as a nigga, I can't care about the other niggas that you fuck with when we first start fucking around. I can't, I don't know what you doing. You don't know what I'm doing. We getting to know each other. So, I mean, some of that shit is need to know basis, man. Sometimes it's good to wait for a bitch to ask you about some shit like that. Like a bitch asks you, like, you fucking with some other bitches, or is you know what I'm saying? Is it just me, or is this, you gotta, wait, you gotta wait for a bitch to ask you some shit before you just volunteer some shit. You feel me? I would never volunteer no information if a bitch know that you have some other what did it say? Irons on the stove. A bitch know you have other shit going, and y'all just met and y'all getting to know each other. A bitch know, you know what I'm saying? So it ain't no need to throw nothing in a bitch face. You know what I'm saying? I always lay back and do need to know information. Bitch, if a bitch asks specifically, do you have other bitches that you fucking with? Yeah, I see some other bitches every now and then. You know what I'm saying? But, right now you front running, Don't voluntary no information, you know what I'm saying? Bitches be knowing. You never know how that's going to get received. You know what I'm saying? Gotta wait. You gotta wait before you let a bitch know. Some bitches don't want to know. Some bitches are like, Some bitches are just like, nigga, live your life, do you, don't let me find out about it. See, a bitch would be like judging you based on your bitches be vigilant about how you handle your other bitches. Like, is your bitches getting out of pocket, right? A bitch would be like, you can have other bitches as long as I don't see or hear about them, and they don't get out of pocket. You know what I'm saying? Meaning, like, a bitch go through your phone and get her number and call her and cuss her out, or pull up on y'all somewhere and jump out the car and do an episode, or she got to worry about fighting a bitch. As long as you got your bitches under control, a bitch don't care. She checking to see if you got all your bitches under control. A lot of y'all niggas be having, y'all bitches be out of control. Getting your phone, going through your phone, calling up the bitch, threatening the bitch, pulling up on a bitch, wanting to fight a bitch. You know what I'm saying? And then you get fired because of your inability to control your bitches. So your bitch would be, the bitch would be like, I don't give a fuck about none of your bitches. But you ain't got no control over these bitches. These bitches calling me at my job, talking shit, nigga. You can't check your bitches, so you ain't that nigga like I thought you were. You know what I'm saying? You ain't that nigga. Because if you was that nigga, you would have these bitches on check. You know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas be letting bitches run them up. You know what I'm saying? Letting bitches go through your phone and call and do shit and pull up and say stuff. And you deserve to blow all your bitches when you lose control of your bitches like that. You deserve for all your bitches to flee. You deserve it. You deserve. Hit the like button. So yeah, right here, you just throwing that out there to a bitch, it was unnecessary. You know what I'm saying? Unnecessary. You deserve to blow all the bitches. You deserve to blow the lawyer bitch. You know what I'm saying? You deserve that. You gotta move with discretion. You know what? Your word, niggas need to learn discretion. Discretion. You know what I'm saying? You be moving with a bitch. If a bitch be like, do you have other bitches that you fucking with? Yeah, I have a couple of them I'm seeing. If a bitch don't ask you that, then you don't have to volunteer the information. Don't volunteer the information. Your bitch can see that you rocking drip. You look good, smell good. You got a nice vehicle. You got a home. You gotta have some other bitches. It's gotta be some other bitches somewhere. So, you know what I'm saying? We don't need to have revelations into that unsolicited. You know what I'm saying? We do not have to have unsolicited revelations. That's a good way to say it. Unsolicited revelations. No unsolicited revelations. You feel me? No unsolicited revelations. Hit the like button for this game. Let's do another reader listener email. Let's do another one. And I think we coming back doing a podcast tonight with Picasso 150. I think we're doing a podcast tonight with Picasso 150, I think. Hopefully. A nigga from Los Angeles writes the BossMack. He saith, BossMack, I'm a 32-year-old nigga out here with no solid bitch on the team right now, but I have a few work in progress bitches. I linked up with a work in progress bitch the other night, and we went out for some night on the town shit. This is a cute 30-year-old, almost bad bitch. This bitch I have been seeing for a few months. We have fucked a couple times. We went out this evening, had some steaks and drinks, and ended up at a club in downtown Long Beach on Pine. It was lit. We danced and had more drinks. Then I noticed my bitch started tripping somewhat. My bitch is black, and we was in a predominantly Mexican club, so I thought one of the bitches bumped into her or something. Then we left the club, and I thought we was about to go back to her crib to fuck. And as soon as we got in the car, the bitch told me she felt like I took her to that club and used her so that I could get at other bitches. And that I called her bro in front of other bitches. A bitch told me she thought we were gonna talk and vibe. I was low-key shocked. I thought it was a good night. I thought we was going to the crib for the nightcap. And now I think I blew the bitch. BossMack, what are your thoughts on this? Hit the like button. Confusing there. A nigga took a bitch out and they had a good night on the town, and he thought he was going to end up back at the crib fucking. And at the end of the night, a bitch said that she felt like he took her to the club and he broed her and used her to holler at other bitches. And then after that, he wanted to fuck. And she curbed him. Hit the like button for this game. You got to be careful on calling bitches bro. I know a lot of niggas be doing that. Niggas be calling bitches bro out here, man. I be really tripping off of that, man. Niggas be calling bitches bro out here. You know what I'm saying? Niggas be calling bitches bro. Yeah, man, you gotta read your bitch. You gotta continuously be paying attention to your bitch, man. You gotta be paying attention to your bitch, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta read your bitch. Now, you know, taking a bitch to a club, I ain't really on that type of time, and I don't know if that's like a good look, taking a bitch to a club. You know what I'm saying? I understand taking a bitch out for drinks and the music playing, but to the club, you know what I'm saying? You gotta read bitches, man. You gotta be paying attention to your bitch. You gotta be dialoguing with your bitch. See, my shit is all about dialoguing with bitches. I don't do a lot of moving around with bitches without dialoguing. You know what I'm saying? Like club, I ain't taking no bitch into the club unless I'm there for a mission. Like I ain't taking a bitch to a club unless I'm there for a mission. You know what I'm saying? As the BossMack, I got to go in here and meet a DJ. I got to go in here and talk to a motherfucker, and the bitch is with me. I'm not taking no bitch to no club. If I'm interacting with a bitch, I'm taking a bitch to a place where I could dialogue with a bitch and have conversation without loud noise, disturbance, atmospheres of club, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm taking a bitch to a place where we could relax and focus on the interaction. You understand me? And then, when you and another thing too, man, I don't move around with bitches in expectation of fucking. Like, I don't be like, at the end of the night, I'm banking on fucking. Like, I don't roll like that. Like, oh man, we gonna do this, and this tonight, and at the end of the night, I plan on fucking. You know what I'm saying? I don't really move like that. I move based off of how shit is going. I may or may not feel like fucking at the end of the night. You know what I'm saying? I don't move with that. I know a lot of niggas move with that conviction, like when they go pick the bitch up, they like, okay, we're gonna go eat, and then we're gonna drink, and then I'm gonna circle the bitch back to the house for fucking. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know that the vibe is like that. I'm going off of the energy that's between us. If the energy dictate that it's gonna unfold like that. You know what I'm saying? You know. And you know, hey man, you gotta read bitches, man. You gotta be paying attention to your bitch, man. You probably was doing good until you took the bitch to the club, until you got to the club. And then you in the club, see, you not paying attention to yourself. You in the club and your head is on swiveling. Your head is swiveling on bitches. Unconsciously, your head is swiveling on bitches, and your bitch is like, damn, this nigga got me in the club, like, you know, using me to get at other bitches. And then you fuck around and call her bro in the midst of that. She like, damn. He doing me like I'm his homegirl or some shit like that. I'm the homegirl. What? Nigga bro me? Hit the like button. Shout out to the chat. Taking a bitch you already fucking to the club is asking for problems. Hit the like button for this game. Like I said, I ain't never going to the club with a bitch unless I'm there on a mission. It's a mission. I gotta meet a nigga. But see, you know, I'm the BossMezzy. You feel me? I'm on a mission. I gotta meet a motherfucker. I gotta talk to a motherfucker. We gotta go in here. We in and out. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna meet this nigga. I'm gonna get him a drink. I'm gonna say my words, and then we out. You know. You know. I'm. You know. I try to be like. You know. One of my policies, man. One of my policies. This is a policy I got. This is a policy I got. You know. If you a nigga with multiple bitches, right? If your thing is, I got more than one bitch, right? If I got more than one bitch, I observe a strict policy of when I'm out with a bitch, it's me and the bitch locked in, having interaction and fun the whole time. I'm staying locked in with a bitch. I'm not looking around. I'm not looking past the bitch I'm with for another bitch while I'm out with, you know, I try to stay locked in with this bitch, and just, this bitch is the word. You know, I'm with this bitch right now. This is you know, this is us together. We focus. We having fun. It's us. I'm not worried about no outside influences while I'm interacting with this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Even if I got a choosing signal from over here or over there, I don't even really see that. I don't even really, you know what I'm saying? If another bitch throw a choosing signal, say something, I'm fuck all that. You know what I'm saying? I'm with this bitch. You know what I'm saying? It's me and her. We moving. We chilling. We out. We doing our thing. You know what I'm saying? You know, so I don't never look past the bitch I'm with to the next bitch. Ever. I never do that. Never do that. Never do that. You know what I'm saying? If you know, when it's time to add another bitch on the team, is when you out by yourself. You know what I'm saying? And you're moving around and you meet another one, and you know what I'm saying? But all that, I'm with this bitch, and then I look over her shoulder at another. Nah, man, I don't advise that. You know what I'm saying? I give maximum attention to the bitch I'm with. And I believe that's a good policy to, you know what I'm saying? That's a good policy, you know? Because then if you focus on the bitch that you with, right? Maximum. It's all about her while y'all out and about. Then, you know what I'm saying? It's less, then she ain't really worried about when she can't see you what you doing. A bitch ain't really worried about when she can't see you what you doing, because she know that when you with her, you locked in. You know what I'm saying? And it's all about her. You know what I mean? This is my philosophy, you know what I'm saying? I just try to keep things simple, good game. You know what I'm talking about? Simplistic. You know, we just want shit to be, you know, respectful and happy. You know what I'm saying? We shooting for respectful happiness. Hit the like button. Okay, so I guess Kamala have picked her vice president. Pete Buttigieg. 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 Okay, so I guess we got Kamala. He got. I guess Kamala got her. I think Kamala got her VP. Let me see. He said he knows what he did calling her bro. Zeus Cleopatra felt that. That's the. Wait a minute. That's the LGBTQ mayor. Okay. Buttigieg. Okay. Buttigieg. Kamala and Buttigieg. I knew she was going to get a white boy to back her up. I knew she was going to get a white boy to back her up. They had threw it out there that she was going to get a white bitch to back her up. The mimification of Kamala Harris. The mimification. Oh, shit. They say he's the LGBTQ mayor. Wow. The LGBTQ VP. America is looking crazy. Wow. Man, what's going to happen in this world? What is going to happen? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Let me see what the Drudge Report is saying. Let me see what the Drudge Report is talking about. The Drudge Report. I fuck with the Drudge Report. Let's see what the Drudge Report say. Drudge Report making it sound like oh shit. Oh shit. Kamala gonna be getting that Donald on some she the prosecutor shit. Let me see. Drudge Report. Drudge Report. Let me see. As the MAGA turns, Musk distances himself from Trump. They say Elon is distancing himself. Elon Musk denies reported $45 million a month pledge to Trump. Says he doesn't subscribe to the code of personality. Oh shit, I thought Elon was fucking with Donald. Elon, back it up. Let's say 2024 race becomes prosecutor versus convicted felon. Prosecutor versus convicted felon. How Democrats believe Harris's background changes the election. She say, I know Donald Trump's tight. Democrats who worried about the questions about Biden's advanced age and mental acuity will cause him to lose to Trump. Since that if Harris becomes the nominee, they have the chance to shift the focus. Hit the like button. He used to be the mayor of South Bend, Indiana. Buttigieg. I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. Hit the like button. Did y'all see Biden get out the plane? Y'all seen Biden get out the plane? What is that? Let me see right quick. Let me see Biden. Shout out to the cat. What's up, cat? How you doing? Yeah. Let's see. Biden got out the plane.
President Biden showing America some proof of life today, returning to the White House 6 days since we saw him battle the short stairs back to Delaware. The big guy's free of COVID, free of his campaign, and announced on X that he will address the nation from the Oval Office at 8 p.m. tomorrow. Biden also briefly mumbled today to prove that he is not artificial intelligence.
Briefly mumbled.
Mr. President, how are you feeling? How are you feeling? How are you feeling? Why did you drop out of the election? Was it a difficult decision to make?
And KJP letting the ladies of The View know Joe's still the boss, even if he is ghosting the country.
He stepped down from running and being the nominee, but he's very much still the president. I think the letter, if you read it thoroughly, there's no spin to it. There's no spin.
Calls have gone further, even including vice presidential candidate J.D. Vance saying if he's not up to serving 4 more years, can he serve out the rest of his term?
I think that's ridiculous. Seriously.
He's ridiculous.
Not me. But what I will say is, like, the president decided to not run for re-election. That's it. That's all he decided on. He wants to continue to do the work.
George Washington also showed this country how to step down and pass the baton. And so it's very patriotic that the president stepped aside.
Oh my God, she is an idiot. And you can use that adjective for any one of them there, Katie. So he's going to be doing something at 8 p.m. Do you think he will be the late President Biden, or will he show up on time?
Oval Office address, probably show up on time, I would think, right at 8 o'clock.
Yep.
For someone who claims to care a lot about his legacy and the family around him, this is a pretty rough way to go out, with days of not being seen, crawling into the Oval Office, making this address. And then I think what's going to be the most interesting to watch is how he tries to continue to glom on to the Harris campaign and what they do to kind of keep him away. Because he called into the headquarters yesterday, which makes sense, passing the baton. But he said, we still have a lot of work to do. And he's implying that they want to do it together. And they're going to be like, Joe, it's time to move on. This is our new campaign. Thank you very much. So he's going to be a lame duck. And it's going to be of his own making and by his own party.
Yeah, he's like the guy that graduated from high school 2 years ago, but still hangs out in the parking lot. Speaking of, so Brian, Biden's leaving and yet you remain. In a weird way, I don't know if we're better off.
Weird. That is weird.
Yes.
Right. I just say, I don't know where that crazy question was. Shouldn't he leave right away?
Okay, let me ask you. Here's a really good question. Tomorrow, he's talking as head of state. He can't actually say anything about the race. He can't say anything about Kamala Harris, endorsing her, because that's the Hatch Act, correct? See, that was a Fox and Friends question.
Right. And, do I get to choose which question I want to answer?
Yes.
All right.
Fair use.
All right. That is not true. You have the most popular show in America.
That is true.
All right. So I will say this, a couple of things. If you care about the country, he should go right away. If you're a Republican, you care about winning the election, he should stay right there. But what has come out so clear is that he is not capable of doing this job and hasn't been for years. All the stories are just beginning to come out. If you read the Wall Street Journal about how he can't keep a straight thought to donors, how as late as early as 2021, he couldn't even explain his infrastructure deal to Democrats to the caucus. So bad after he left, Nancy Pelosi had to quickly say, this is really how we're going to spend $1 trillion. And also, I would add on top of that, internationally, our allies as well as our enemies know that he is shot. So we are absolutely in danger every day he's there. And the fact that KJP can go on The View and act as if she wasn't lying to us every single day is unbelievable to me. I understand spinning for your boss, but flat out lying every day and getting insulted when someone asks her, don't you think if he's stepping aside, he should step aside now? It's showing he can't do the job.
Yeah, I expected The View to eat her for breakfast, but apparently they'd already had lunch.
Right.
Jessica. He's going to resign tomorrow night, isn't he? Why else would he do this? We already know he's stepping down. He's going to resign.
No.
No.
No. He knows that the paper statement was not enough and that he owes the American public an explanation of this. And he can talk about the thought process. All of the reporting confirms that he really did make this decision essentially in isolation.
He had
I assume
no
with
choice.
his family. That may be, and it might be that Nancy Pelosi was going to go public with everything the week after, but this was about him and I assume Jill and Hunter and his two closest advisors who did come down there. And I will be very interested to hear him talk about it. And I certainly don't think that with 6 months left on the job that there's any reason that he needs to resign. You're running for a job that would keep you in it for 4.5 more years versus doing 6 more months. How long was Reagan basically being propped up? 18 to 24 months?
Oh, no.
Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Of course, it's not the same because I'm talking about Reagan.
No, but Reagan.
True.
Thank you for being honest, Greg. I also want to say I've seen a lot of Republicans doing interviews about this. Like Josh Hawley showed up. Tom Cotton showed up on CNN.
Hold up. Let me see.
When it comes to Harris herself, a few years ago, you were running in the Democratic primary against Harris. You believed that you were best positioned to beat Donald Trump. Why do you think Vice President Harris is the best candidate to beat Donald Trump now?
Well, I think we've seen it even just in the last 48 hours, the speed with which she has brought the party together and the energy with which she has not just, as she sometimes says, prosecuted the case against Donald Trump, but also begun to lay out the kind of vision that is going to make Americans better off. It's a phenomenal contrast between President Trump, who is is consumed by his own past. And Kamala Harris, who is talking about our future. I also really admired the focus on freedom. That was a really big part of her comments today and yesterday, because I think that's a big part of what is at stake. I'm old enough to remember when freedom was something you usually heard talked about on the Republican side among conservatives.
Cleopatra
I think we
agreed.
have many examples
The boss
of why
Mac
Americans
agrees.
will experience more secure freedom under a Kamala Harris presidency than under a return.
Zeus Cleopatra got a dope ass name. That's a dope name. That's a dope ass name. Hit the like button. Give me the 40 likes,
to the
y'all.
chaos of Donald Trump and the systematic reduction of freedom, starting, of course, with Donald Trump following through on his promise to end a woman's freedom to choose and access abortion rights in this country.
Well, and Donald Trump said today that he does want to debate Vice President Harris, maybe more so than once. One of the issues that
Only after backing out of the debate he already agreed to, though, right? Somehow
today
citing,
he has an issue with doing it with ABC.
Right, but he didn't when he agreed to it in the
Fox.
first place, right? I mean, I think the interesting thing about this is what changed from when he said he was ready to do an ABC debate and when he now says he's not. ABC didn't change. Donald Trump didn't change. But there's a new candidate, and clearly he hesitates to debate her on the exact same terms that he thought
So you think
would
he's
be okay. Afraid.
It seemed like Kamala Harris is more masculine than him. Is this her running mate? Did she pick him? Did she pick him? Give me the 40 likes, y'all. That's her running mate. That's her running mate. This dude is her running mate, huh? I don't know, man. Like, I feel like, I don't know, man. It seemed like, wait a minute, let me see. Oh no, man. He seemed less masculine than her though. Like, I don't know. He seemed I don't know. That's what it seemed like. I don't know if I'm tripping. I don't know. He seemed less masculine than her, man. That's wild, man. That is wild. Let me see.
But it's also about what is the culture of the environment? How are we approaching this issue in a way that we also understand we cannot support and help our young people if we also don't also look at the context in which those young people live and are being raised, which means necessarily, because our edict and our mission is not to come out and say, well, we could do this better. Part of the extension of the work you will do is, yes, focused on our young leaders and our young people, but understanding we also then have to be clear about the needs of their parents and their grandparents and their teachers and their communities. Because none of us just live in a silo. Everything is in context. My mother she would give us a hard time sometimes, and she would say to us, I don't know what's wrong with you young people. You think you just fell out of a coconut tree? You exist in the context of all in which you live and what came before you. So all of this is part of the work of this group of extraordinary leaders who will help inform and advise how we think about our work. And like the Secretary said, give us feedback, give us counsel, give us direction in how we best achieve our mission.
Hit the like
Doing it in a
button
way that we
for this
fully
game.
understand the challenges.
Shout out to Kamala Harris. PA on the track, tapping in from Argentina. Trump gonna win regardless. I concur. I concur. A lot of people mad at I concur. I concur. I concur. I believe the black family will suffer the most behind this election because there's going to be a lot of black women voting for Kamala, and there's going to be a lot of niggas voting for Donald saying, fuck that bullshit. Fuck that bullshit. And then the House is going to split in half. Ben said the happy and immigrant vote will supersede the black vote this election. I don't know, man. Maybe. All I know is, the BossMack topsoil, man. The BossMack topsoil. Hey, I love the Mexican homies. I love the Mexicans, man. I got some cool Mexican homies, man. The BossMack got some good Mexican homies, man. Solid, you know what I'm saying? But let's be honest, man. The Mexicans, they taking over some shit, man. You know what I'm saying? The population of Los Angeles is unknown. It's an X, man. They might try to guesstimate what the population of Southern California, Los Angeles is, but you can't know how many people here because it's millions and millions and millions and millions of people. And the only way I could judge how many people is here is by the traffic. I look at the traffic, gridlock traffic everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Only certain times of the day can you even dare to make a venture across of Los Angeles. Only certain times a day do you dare try to go to downtown LA or go to the valley or some shit like that. You gotta drive super strategic. You know what I'm saying? It's just packed. Rent prices astronomical based off of the need for housing, man. You're paying two racks rent and bullets flying outside. They gangbanging outside where you paying 2 racks. You pay 2 racks a month in rent and bullets is flying. It's a war outside of your crib. You understand me? I went to Milwaukee. The homie living comfortable in a real nice duplex, real nice with a backyard, front yard, grass and shit for $700 a month. You understand me? LA is off the chain. Shout out to the chat. Let the BossMack know where you're tapping in from, man. All these Mexicans coming in, man, overpacking, overfilling, man. It's just amazing. All the infrastructure is maximized. All the infrastructure is maximized. Everything, the schools, the hospitals, everything, the roads, everything taxed, the freeways, everything falling apart. You know what I'm saying? Hit the like button for this game. I remember I was chopping it up with some Chinese people. I had linked up with some Chinese dudes. Man, we was chopping it up. And they was fresh here from China, and they was looking around. It was like, damn, dude. Man, so you from Compton, huh? Oh, that's what's up, man. You from Compton? Yeah, man. Compton. He was like, but you know what, though? As I look around here, man, the infrastructure is just really fucked up, man. Y'all bridges and highways and just y'all infrastructure look like it's crumbling and dilapidated, not being updated, old, everything. Yeah, I'm surprised. This is supposed to be like the #1 country. This is supposed to be like This is supposed to be, you know what I mean? It's just y'all infrastructure look weak though. Like, hit the like button for this game, man. That's BossMezzy talking to some Chinese motherfuckers for real. They had paper. Them niggas was paper. They was off-white. They was off-white drip. You know what I'm saying? You know, all the technology. You feel me? They was, you know what I'm saying? They was from China. They was having Buddy. They was like, nigga, we out here with Buddy, man. I'm about to go shopping. I'm about to go get some more of this Off-White. I'm about to go get some Louis Vuitton. You understand me? You know, out here from China. I was like, yeah, man, shout out to China, though. Hit the like button for China. That's why the BossMezzy used Chinese on his shirts, man. Like, that's, you know what I'm saying? That's why the BossMezzy write Chinese and Chinese on his shirts and shit, man. I don't even put English BossMezzy on my shit no more. I just put Chinese BossMezzy on my shit. Hit the like button for this game right here. BossMezzy in here ranting and raving in the morning. Ranting and raving in the morning. Shit, man, how long I been on here? 2 hours? Damn, I didn't talk long enough, man. Give me the 50 likes, though, man. I'm struggling. Give me the 50 likes, man. Give me the 50 likes. Turkey smacking this motherfucker. BossMezzy, the game is thick. The government think we stupid. What's going on? They don't think we stupid. They know we stupid, man. Because for the most part, most niggas are stupid, oblivious, don't give a fuck. Motherfuckers is looking at what's right in front of them, man. They looking at the perk. They looking at that perk and that lean in front of them. They looking at that. And then they look, and then when they finish looking at the perk and the lean in front of them, they look up and see they bitch. And then, you know, then it's they bitch. And then, you know what I'm saying? And then the niggas in the community that they got to deal with. So they ain't even making it to the who the president part. That's why I had the young niggas on here, the other podcast, when I had that recent podcast episode I just did with FME Cheddar. FME Cheddar, niggas from Nebraska out here. That's why in that podcast, when I was asking them about the political shit, I was like, how y'all feel about all the weird shit going on in the election? We are living in weird times, man. Are y'all aware of that? And they was like, barely aware of it. I said, have y'all heard about the bitch running for president? They was like, yeah, I kind of heard about her on Instagram. I just heard about her the other day for the first time on IG. That's how motherfuckers know Kamala. You feel me? Hit the like button. Hit the like button for this guy. Hit the like button for this guy. Give me the 50 likes, y'all. Give me the 50 likes. You know. Yeah, man. I think that's about it. I think we covered a good amount of material this morning. I need to get on these clips, man. I need to throw some clips out there. I need to release a whole bunch of clips, man. We just really got a lot of clips we got to get out. Shout out to the chat. Blessings to everybody. I appreciate y'all, man. You know. We're going to come back tonight. I think we're coming back tonight with Picasso 150. You want to pull up and check that out. He got out some new music. You know, we just like to tap in with the bro and give a nigga some support. You know what I'm saying? In these turbulent times, Yeah.